dinner for you in your home, and it's that simple. You invite your friends over. All right, we'd like to start at 500. How are you going to be 500, 600, 5. How are you going to be 600? How are you going to be 600? How are you going to be 600? 500 right there. 600, got it. Now 700. 6, 7. How are you going to be 6? Now 7. How are you going to be 700? How are you going to be 700? 600, 700. We have 600 over here, 700. You're having dinner for 6 people in your house. Preparation, home cooked, ready to go, cleaning up, serving, the whole deal. How are you going to be 600, 700? 6. How are you going to be 700? How are you going to be 700? Last 7, got it. Now 800 back in. How are you going to be 800 to be like it? 7, now wait. How are you going to be 800 bucks? Got it. Now 900. How are you going to be 8? Now 9. How are you going to be 800? Now 9. Hey, how are you going to be 800 over here. 900 to be like it. 800 now 9. Hey, you're going to be last and final call. 800. You're going to be 8. 900. Yes or no? You're going to be sold. $800 right here. We sold it. $800 bid number 181. $800 to bid number 181. All right, moving on number 3. Sale with Olympic gold medalist Robbie Haynes is a priceless item here. Sale with Olympic gold medalist Robbie Haynes, Coronados Robbie Haynes. All the Coronados know that Robbie Haynes and his wife, Amy Smith Haynes, have offered an afternoon sale for 4 guests aboard their Cal 400 Emily. Robbie received a gold medal at the 1984 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles, so you know he knows what he's doing. Amy is a member of the Coronado board and is also a gifted gourmet chef and will be providing lunch. This is an experience of a lifetime. For a novice sailor, a fan, or experienced sailor who wants a chance to sail with one of the country's top skippers, donated by Robbie and Ann Haynes. Wow, what an opportunity. All right, who wants to start off at 500? And you're going to be $500. We're talking with a professional, and you're going to be 600, 700, and you're going to be 6, 7, and you're going to be now wait, 7, and you're going to be 800, and you're going to be now 9, and you're going to be 8, 9, she's in, and you're going to be now 9, and you're going to be 8, 9, 900, and you're going to be 9, and you're going to be 8, and you're going to be 900 bucks. We're talking gold medalist, sailor, 900, now 1,000, and you're going to be 9,000, 9, and you're going to be 1,000, and you're going to be 1,000 bucks. $1,000 to go. We're talking, you get a gourmet meal, and you get to sail all day with them on gold medalist, plus a gourmet meal at the end of the day. $1,000, $900, $1,000. You'll never be able to do it again. Once in a lifetime opportunity. 900, and you're going to be now 1,000, and you're going to be so all the way. 900, and you're going to be last and final call. I don't want anybody to miss once in a lifetime opportunity. 900, and you're going to be 1,000, and you're going to be 900, and you're going to be 1,000. Sold it, $900 right here. Sold, $900 right here. Bidder number 2, 7, 8. Bidder number 2, 7, 8. Thank you so much. Moving right on to item number 4. Walk the Marine Aircraft Group line. A priceless opportunity for you and 7 of your friends or family. You can have a once-in-a-lifetime behind-the-scenes tour of the Marine Aircraft Group station at Marine Corps Air Station Miramar. Walk the flight line for a static display, tour of aircraft, and visit the control tower, then fasten your seatbelts. After you climb into the F-A-18 Hornet and KC-130 Hercules simulators for a hair-raising experience, you'll get a chance to meet the folks who make it all happen at the Officers Club. As seen in the movie Top Gun, you go there for lunch, and you're going to get a $100 gift card to have lunch at that Officers Club where you guys saw it all happen in the movie Top Gun. It's the same kind of deal. It's a priceless opportunity. Anybody who enjoys jet fighters, planes, or just a wild experience, now's your time to get going. Let's have some fun to start at low. How about $200? 2, and you're going to be 200. Now 3, and you're going to be 300. Now 4, and you're going to be 4, 5, and you're going to be 600. Now 7, 7, and you're going to be 700. And you're going to be 6, 7, 6, and you're going to be 700 bucks. Got it in the back. Now 800. 7, now 8, and you're going to be $800. You're getting a $100 gift card. You're going to lunch here at the Captain Sim. You're also meeting the guy. You're going to the simulator. 7 friends. All right, and you're going to be 7, now 8, and you're going to be 700. Now 8, 7, and you're going to be 8, and you're going to be 8, now 9, and you're going to be 8, 9, 8, 9, and you're going to be 8, 9, 8, 9. that the same? Going to be 8, 9. Going to be 800. Going to be 900. It's a priceless opportunity. We're putting a price on it. $900. 8, 9, 9. And it's going to become 9,000. 9,000. And it's going to be yes or no. And it's going to be 9,000. And it's going to be 1,000. And it's going to be 9,000. We got two good things there. 9. I got one in the front, one in the back. Who wants to break the tie to $1,000 for a priceless opportunity? 1,000. 9. And it's going to be 9. And it's going to be 9. And it's going to be 1,000. And it's going to be 9 in the back. 1,000. Selling all the way. And it's going to be 9. 9,000. 9. And it's going to be 1,000. Sold $900 back there. Sold it for $900 right here. The number. The bidder number back there, I believe, was 181. Let's double check. Wow, what an opportunity right there. The bidder number back there at $900 is 179. Is that right? 179. That's over. All right, moving on to number 5. My favorite of the entire evening. I was looking at it thinking, I wish I could have a bidder number to bid on this one. The European vacation. Have you dreamed of going on a European vacation the way the Europeans do? Here's your chance. This is a 1-week stay in a Swiss-owned resort. You can choose from many locations in 57 resorts in 16 countries. Choose from one of those and many more: Paris, London, Venice, Prague, Athens, Budapest, Cape Town, Turkey, Berlin, and Mont Blanc. They're beautiful, centrally located apartments or beachfront resorts. That sounds incredible. I have a woman that told me she wanted to start off with $1,000 or start there. And you're going to be 1,000. And you're going to be 12,500 for a European vacation. 1,000. And you're going to be 12,500. And you're going to be 12,500. And you're going to be 1,000. And you're going to be 1,000. Now 1,100. 1,000. And you're going to be 1,100. And you're going to be 1,000 bucks. 1,100. We're talking European vacation. As I said before, choose from one of these: Paris, London, Venice, Prague, Athens, Budapest, Cape Town, Turkey. These are apartments and beachfront resorts that you get for the same price. We'll start low so everybody can have a good time. How about 500? 5. And you're going to be 500 on a European vacation. 5. And you're going to be now 600. And you're going to be 5, 6. And you're going to be 600. Is that a bid back there without a bidder card? All right. And you're going to be 600. Now 7. And you're going to be 6, 7. 6. And you're going to be 700. And you're going to be 6, 7. And you're going to be 700. 6, 7. $700. We're talking for a European vacation. Keep in mind, all this is going straight to the charities that are all being recognized here. And on top of it, it's a tax writer going to Europe. $700. Now 800. And you're going to be 7. Now 8. And you're going to be 8, 9. 8. And you're going to be 900 in the back. And you're going to be 8, 9. I think we just got through. European vacation, $900. 900. You can go anywhere. Paris, Prague, Budapest. It's all ready to go. 8, 9. And you're going to be 900. 900 if you like it in the back. 900. And you're going to be 8, 9. And you're going to be 900. And you're going to be 8, 9. 8. And you're going to be 900. And you're going to be last and final call. Now 1,000. Now 1,100. 1,000. Now 11. And you're going to be right back to you now. $1,100. And you're going to be 1,000. Now 11. 1,000. And you're going to be $1,100 for a European vacation. $1,100. All locations: Paris, London, Prague, anywhere you want to go. $1,100. 1,000. Now 11. And you're going to be 1,000. And you're going to be now 11. 1,000. Now 11. And you're going to be last and final call. 1,000. And you're going to be 1,100. 1,100 last and final call. You're already in 1,000, man. Don't raise your own bid. I want your bid against yourself. 1,100 if you want back in the back. You got 1,000 up front. 1,100. Last and final call. 1,000. And you're going to be now 11. 1,000. You're going to be 1,100. Sold $1,000 right here. Congratulations. You got it here. Can you believe it for $1,000? The number 190. 190. Wow. $1,000 for a European vacation. Why could it not be a crown? All right. Number 6. Going into a lobster dinner. The freshest live man lobster from the East Coast will arrive at Knych-Rohan, being prepared by Chef Couture for 1 million people. While feasting on specially prepared hors d'oeuvres and cocktails, followed by a 5-course culinary experience of wine pairing, personally selected by the sommelier at the bar. Enjoy the magnificent view of the Ocean Pacific by the 15th floor Coronado Shores penthouse of Michael and Patricia DeBar. And I'll tell you right now, if I just want to cut it down really easy for you, basically you're getting amazing wine, amazing food, you're getting lobster, and you're getting an ocean view. That's what's happening with this one. So we'll just try to keep it as simple as possible, put it that way. Fresh live Maine lobster from the East Coast, wine, hors d'oeuvres, company, view, all at the same time. Sounds like a nice evening. All right, who wants to start off? We'll start low, have some fun. It's going to be 200, 200, it's going to be 300, it's going to be now 4, it's going to be now 5, 4, 5, it's going to be 600, now 7, it's going to be 800, now 9, 9, it's going to be 1,000, it's going to be 1,100, it's going to be 1,011. Front left corner's in at $1,000 bucks. You got to be 1,100 if you want. 1,011, it's going to be 1,000, it's going to be 1,100. This side of the ring you bid as well. $1,100. You're getting wine, you're getting hors d'oeuvres, you're all ready to go. We are talking, it's a lobster dinner put on by the husband of your president, okay? And our legend, Jack and Michael. So this is not, you're the president, the husband of the president, make you this lobster dinner right here. I hear he makes the mean lobster. That's what they're saying. What we're talking, drawn butter, garlic, lemon, I don't know, however you like it. They'll do it for you. All right, 1,100, and you're going to be 1,011, and you're going to be now 12, 11, and you're going to be 1,200, and you're going to be 11, now 12, 11, now 12, $1,200. You're getting a view or just got it now 13, you fire, and you're going to be 12, 13, and you're going to be 12, 13, 12, and you're going to be 13, and you're going to be 12, 13, 13, and you're going to be 1,200, 13, 13, 12, and you got it now 1,400, and you're going to be 14, all going right to the charities you represent, 13, 14, plus you get a lobster dinner, hors d'oeuvres with a view, great company, all get put on by the president's husband. Look at me better than that, and you're going to be 1,400, 13, 14, and you're going to be last and final call, 13, and you're going to be 14, and you're going to be 1,400. I'll tell you right now, I'll make you a deal. If you want to pay 13 and she wants to pay 13, they just said, the president just said right now, she'll 2 times it, she'll give it both to you. If you want to match it at $1,300 each, you guys can both go for 2. It goes straight to the charities. Everybody give them a round of applause. Let's get up, y'all. Try to go 1,300 a piece. If we can do it, they send an offer to you. If you go 13, we'll sell it both. We're going right $2,600 going straight to the charities that you guys are representing right here, right now. And we're going to hear a video about it. If you can mention it, 1,300. We can do it. It's lobster dinner with a view and hors d'oeuvres. Cooked your way. Any way you want to do it. And we can do it that way at 1,300. Jen, what'd she say? A lot of pressure. Everybody's done. Fair enough. We'll sell it. 1,200. Sell it. 1,200. You save 1,000 for sell it whole. 12. Sold. 1,200. 1,200. Double it back to the last one. That's fine. That's still 2,400. One of them is 214. 214. The other number is 262. 214 and 262 on the 2 times. 1,200 a piece. All going right to it. Now, guys, is the time I'm waiting for. We're going to come up as the raise the paddle time. Now, Patricia's going to come up. She's going to talk right now. She's going to show you a video. We're going to go right into it. She'll explain the entire thing. I'll be back in about 12 to 15 minutes. Thank you so much. We'll be right back.
Thank you very much, Miles, and thank you everybody for being so very generous. We really appreciate it. And Jack Couture and Michelle DeMar, special thanks to you for being willing to do the dinner twice. You're good sports. I think that's why we married you. And now it's time to turn to the heart and soul of what Sir Optimus is all about. I'd like to introduce Sir Optimus Doug St. Dennis, former legend. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Doug St. Dennis. As all of you know, Sir Optimist is an organization whose primary focus is to improve the lives of women and girls. We want you to realize the huge impact of your support of this event makes. Here are just 3 examples of charities that you are helping today. Others are listed in your program. The first one we're going to talk about is Mary's Guest House. Do you know much about human trafficking? It's a horrible subject, heartbreaking. Human trafficking and sexual exploitation of children takes us into the darkest and most unspeakable abyss of human cruelty. Its victims are young, vulnerable, frightened, and desperate. The very few lucky ones find their way to a place called Mary's Guest House. Mary's Guest House was founded 8 years ago by 2 Roman Catholic nuns from the Sisters of the Society of Mary. 2 of those nuns are with us today. One of them, Sister Judith Sheridan, spoke to us at Seroptimist. She told us that San Diego is one of the top 10 areas of human trafficking in the United States. Children are sold into slavery, not just in Thailand or Romania, but also in El Cajon, in Chula Vista, or on a street near you. In 2005, the sisters founded Mary's Guest House, a safe and nurturing place for trafficking victims. They have given these girls a safe house to call home as they deal with the scars of what they've been through. There are 7 girls there now. They come from 7 different countries with 7 different native languages and a wide range of religious beliefs. But they are family. They are nurtured in an atmosphere of tolerance and love. They help one another not only to survive, but also to thrive. The sisters have become their mentors, their mothers, and their friends for life. We can't show you photos of these girls because it would put their lives in danger. They are still being hunted by their captors. Here are some sobering facts from Sister Judith. In the United States, an estimated 1.6 million children run away from home every year. The average time it takes for a runaway to be approached by a trafficker is just 48 hours. The average age of entry into the commercial sex trade in the U.S. is 12 to 14 years old. Trafficking is more lucrative than selling drugs because the product can be used over and over again. A trafficker in the United States can make $200,000 a year from just one child victim. Selling that child day after day, day and night. Human trafficking is estimated to be a $32 billion industry. Victims are used for labor, sex, organs, pornography, and anything else there is a market for. When a 12-year-old girl becomes a sexual commodity, consumerism has shown its darkest side. Sister Judith tells us that these girls rebuild their lives one girl at a time. It's the only way it can be done. They ask us to have the courage to speak about it, to become a voice for the voiceless. They need our help. We're here today to do that. I'm now going to tell you about another of our charities, which is Casa Hogar Sion, an orphanage in Tijuana. We'll go from Mary's Guest House south to the border, to Mexico, to tell you about an extraordinary woman who has made a huge difference in the lives of over 1,000 children, Carmen Gonzalez. Seroptimist Susan Gillingham brought Carmen to us a few years back as a speaker, and we all fell in love with this woman. 16 years ago, Carmen, already with 3 children of her own, was so touched by the sight of some abandoned children on the streets of Tijuana, left to fend for themselves, that she decided to take them home with her. She and her husband transformed the second floor of their house into a dorm, enough room for 8 girls and 8 boys, the first residence of their orphanage, known today as Casa Hogar Zion. Within 3 months, the house had exploded into 60 children. The house was growing smaller, but the need was growing larger. So Carmen went out and found a larger house. It had no electricity, no running water, but there was room for her children. People became aware of Casa Hogar and the work they were doing and jumped right in to help. Within a few years, they had a compound of several buildings. Today, there's room enough for 100 children there, complete with running water, electricity, and bathrooms. In the beginning, Carmen would just go out on the streets and find these children herself and bring them home. Today, they are placed in Casa Hogar by the Mexican government, even though they receive not one dime of government funds to help support them. Although English is her second language, when Carmen talks about her kids, everyone listens and understands. In Carmen's words, "I have a lot of things to say because every life in the orphanage has a history. When the kids first come, they are lost and afraid. But you see, little by little, the change. One thing I do, I just love them like a mom." Casa Hogar is more like a home than an institution. It's a safe and happy place where each child can grow up to be a member of a compassionate and civil society. The survival of Casa Hogar depends entirely on the help of volunteers and donations. We learned, for example, that they do about 34 loads of laundry every day. And just imagine cooking dinner for 100 children. Carmen's son and his wife, who now work at the orphanage with Carmen, they came to a Serapis meeting with them. We asked her son how it felt as a young boy to have their mother invite all these strange kids home to come live with them. And his answer, "Oh, we didn't really mind. We've always known our mom has a giant heart. We love that about her." Carmen glows with pride, like every mother, when she tells us that 8 of her kids are now in college. This month, 1 will graduate from university, and 2 are in medical school. Casa Hogar's children are taught that anything is possible in life for them, and they believe it. Carmen's incredible generosity and faith in God have inspired people to volunteer their time, energy, and skills. She's like a magnet for goodness. Seroptimus is so proud to support Casa Hogar Zion. And the third charity we want to highlight today is just across the bay in San Diego, Monarch School for Homeless Children. Monarch holds a special place in the hearts of Coronado Seroptimus. We've spent many a rewarding hands-on afternoon at Monarch, serving supper to the students and their families, always sending them off with extra portions boxed up for the next day. As many of you probably saw in the news, this amazing school for homeless children just got a brand new facility. But instead of hearing about it from us, we'd like to share this YouTube video with you, showcasing Monarch School and its principal. I think you'll recognize the announcer.
All season long, we've been highlighting teachers and principals who are not just making a difference at their schools, but in their communities as well. We heard about an amazing principal from San Diego, California, who is doing just that. Take a look.
My name is Garcia. I'm the principal at Monarch School here in San Diego, California. The school is unique in that it's a school for students who are homeless. They're all in some type of transitional housing. And we offer a place of learning, obviously, and we also offer a place that's safe for them. Not having a stable place to live, not having a home for our students is very difficult. It takes a toll socially, emotionally. We have laundry facilities here on site. We have a shower here on site. Our students are able to, what we call, shopping day, which is a more dignified, way for them to be able to get some clothing. For every 6 months that they spend here at Monarch, they're making up 1 year's worth of academic information. Our attendance rate is 92%. They're here, they're excited about learning, and they're kicking butt.
Do you want to find words that rhyme with this song? Good.
What I see in our students' faces changes over time. What I see oftentimes when the family comes in is a lot of chaos, a lot of hurt, not knowing where they're going to be staying that night, where the next meal is going to come from. But what I think we do a really good job of is rallying around that family, saying, look, it's okay. We're gonna make this work. Through some consistency and some love and some warmth, after a while you see them, just blossom. You see them grow, and it's just so gratifying. It's so rewarding.
Video really says it, doesn't it? And now here's another opportunity to make a real difference in people's lives. Remember, Seroptimist has no office, no paid staff, and absolutely no overhead, which means that 100% of your tax-deductible donations go directly to assisting charities like Mary's Guest House, Casa Hogar, Monarch School, and the many other worthwhile causes that Coronado Seroptimists support. Now I'd like to invite our auctioneer, Miles Albert, to come back here. It's time to raise the paddle.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure all of you are as moved as I am by that video. And sometimes when I do these, people don't quite understand what this next portion of the auction is, but we call it a paddle raise or a fund a need. We go at different levels, starting at very bold levels, and we ask you to raise your paddle for that level. It means that you're giving a donation to this cause, completely tax deductible. As she said, 100% of it goes to the cause, and we'll start at the highest level and work our way down. You'd be amazed how much a room full of 300 people can do when everybody works together to do it. So whatever comfortable level you're at, whatever level you feel comfortable giving, or some give at multiple levels, or say whatever they want, we're just going to start off at the $1,000 level. It's a bold request. If you could, you would reach into your hearts and your pockets for $1,000 straight donation for this. Bidder number 381. Thank you so much, sir. That's 381. That's $1,000 going straight. 133. Bidder number 133 at $1,000. Thank you so much. Bidder number 194. You see, already making a difference in a room of 300. All this going straight. $3,000 going so far. Bidder number 335. Thank you so much. 335. This is the $1,000 level. Bidder number 173 at the $1,000 level. Amazing, guys. 173 at the $1,000 level. If there's anybody else, we'll move on to the next level. Don't want to miss you. Can everyone put their hands together for those $1,000 winners? Bid number 306 as well. 306 as well. This time's going at $1,000 level. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Moving right on to the $500 level. $500 level, same as before, going straight to the cause, 100% tax deduct. Bidder number 269. That's 269-344. Thank you so much. You know what's the $500 levels? I make my way around the room. I don't want to miss anybody. If anyone's comfortable at the $500 level, once, twice, once again, thank you so much, guys. Hands, bidder number 102. Right before we close out, 102, thank you so much, man. 102, just amazing. Already making a difference. Now moving on to the $250 level. $250 level. We can get twice as many as the 500. We're going straight right to 295. Starting off 295. Thank you so much. 295 at the 148. 148 at the $250 level. 225. Thank you so much, ma'am. At the 200 and 325 and 386. All the ends. 161, 188, 124. Look at everybody putting up 131. Wow. Everybody just feeling the need to give right now. That's amazing. Thank you so much. All the $250 level. Incredible. Last and final, the 250. Bidder number 151. Thank you so much. Another $250 giver. 151. Thank you. 381 as well. 381 coming at the $250 level. Last and final, the $250 level. We'll move right on. Thank you so much. That was great. Everybody putting them at the very end right there. Very cool. Now the $100 level. You know what it means when you got 300 people in a room, and if everybody gave 100, and I've said it a million times, but one of these days it's going to happen at number 146, 166, 157, 243, 160, 240, 104, 205, 174, 191, 175, 171, 170. Is that a 180, 144, 278, 120, 363, 341, 392, 165, 129. Wow, we're only halfway through the room right now. That's incredible. 374, 189, 402, 385, 333. Wow, 3/4 of the way through the room. Really? Isn't that hard? You guys are incredible. Well, right before we're done, go ahead and give another hand. Before we're not even done yet with the 100s in. Go ahead. We're still going. We got 228, 307, 311, 115, 281, 345, 326, 323, 255, 297, 143, 193, 287, 264, 159, I believe back there in 3 pieces, 203, 287, 404, of course right in front of me, that's the one that I would miss, 304 as well. Come one time through, if you see me coming through and didn't put your hand, that's maybe the most cards I've seen up on one giving level on all these I've ever done in my life. That's really an incredible group. 305 as well. Wow. That's truly incredible. Wow, okay, so this is the $100 level. Go ahead and give you guys a round of applause once again. That's incredible. That's the most cards I've ever seen up in one before. That's the closest to 100% game. Now moving on to the $50 level. $50 level, we have 167, 176, 107, 394, 134, 151, 153, 130. All the $50 level making my way now. 284, 299, 358, 407, 237, 179. Anybody else at the $50 level? And 1-877-236-373-347-231. 271-290. Coming back across this way. All at the $50 level. It's last and final, get 372 as well. Thank you so much. And 300 as well, all at the $50 level. Thank you so much, man. Right there at the very end, just barely making it in right there. 372. I think we said that one. I'm not quite sure. You want it 2 times? Okay, that's okay. You guys are both doing it. 2 times at 372. All recorders don't got it. How do I remember that? I don't know. All right, so that's it for the $50 level. Once again, one more round of applause. We're gonna have one more after this one too. Now, as I said before, whether you've given or not, some have given already tonight. So many of you have given so generously so far throughout the evening. We do have what we call the special, we have this idea that I've said before, but we give a $25 level to see if we can get every single person in the room to give $25. We've come close before. It's the $25 giver because you think about how many, every 4 of you is making another 100. So we see how many we can get to every single card up in the air in the entire room. We haven't quite made it yet. We'll see if we can do it. I'm still waiting. It's my white whale right there. We'll see what happens. But this is a $25 gift. I'm going to start at this side of the room and go slow. As soon as you hear your number, feel free to put it down. Sometimes we have so many hands in the air that it goes slow. So when you hear it, go ahead and put it down. But it's the $25 level. We're going to start at this side of the room and go. If you could, if you would, we have 262, 366, 344, 239, 364, 365, 215, 214, 216, 371. Okay, we're moving on. 278, 269, 363. Moving to 304. Does that make our way? If you change your mind, I'll come back for a second chance offer. Making our way this way on the $25, 283 all the way in the back. 377 right up front. 325 as well. And you want to give, so you want to give 100 to 307. 307 wants to give 100. So 4 times the 25. Not good at math, I think that's about there. Just put 4 times 25 in case I'm off on that. We also have 250, the $25 level. 202, thank you so much. 202 as well. This is the last chance. You guys have really been, amazing here. With all the giving that we've done towards the end, all going right to this. Think about the difference you've made right here in this room. You get the right people together in a group, it's amazing what can happen. But you guys have been an amazing crowd, amazing givers so far this evening. Anyone else with a $25 level? We have 181 as well. Thank you so much, ma'am. 181 on the $25 level. And if that's all I can say is thank you so much for the giving. That really actually was amazing. The video, everyone that's come up and spoke, the giving that took place, the middle, you guys really deserve a round of applause for yourself. It was really a great giving experience to be a part of. I just wanted to tell you, it's my honor to be here to do this auction for you guys. I really appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of the time. We have speakers coming up to say what they want and everything else, so we're going to have the totals for you in just 1 second. As Jen, the mathematician over there, figures it out, because I know every time we're in one of these situations, everyone wants to say, what was that we raised? They're trying to tally it up in their head, trying to figure it out. How much did we actually end up raising tonight? Always a cool thing to kind of see what this one room, how much of a difference it can make when you think about one woman taking in 100 children from Tijuana inside her home. How much it can make? 34 loads of laundry a day. Truly incredible. I believe we do have the tallies. You go right on ahead. Thank you so much. Speak on it. No. I've never seen a room that has 300 people before that raise their pedal that many times during the raise the pedal. It really is a special group of people. That's really true. That's it. It really is.
This is our first time doing this. And we thank you very much, Miles. You're a very talented auctioneer. We just made $23,650. I I don't have a script for this, Doug. What do you say? How can I possibly thank you? You're making our Seroptimist Club so worthwhile. We appreciate your support, and we can't do it without you. So thank you for doing it with us.
Bye.
New subject, new paragraph. And now let's talk about our legends. We have a number of past legends that are here today. We put a white rose at their table. Would you please stand up so we can honor you? Now let's talk about our new legends. I'm going to have Doug St. Dennis come up and introduce our new legends for this year. And would Pearl and Paula please come up? Yes.
Well, everyone knows this is Paula Bingham Couture and Pearl Szymanski. And the Girl Scouts. Both of these women absolutely personify the mission of Seroptimist. What makes it especially fun this year for us is that they have been friends with each other since the 1960s. In fact, it was Paula who submitted Pearl's name for consideration as a legend. We met the two of them recently for an interview in Cafe 1134. Paula came straight from gym, wearing yoga clothes, and Pearl arrived resplendent in the tie-dye t-shirt she had made at the Girl Scout camp the summer before.